Okay, so I can't actually find anything on this subject, but this is really weird, because if they have to fight down here, both of these units, Carter is kind of special like this. For every other friendly unit, if they have to retreat, they retreat toward the town center, but Carter actually retreats toward the start section of the track he's on if he has the loaded marker on him. And the zombies also retreat toward the start section, but you cannot retreat off the start section of a track. So it doesn't really matter which one of these units loses the fight. They would have to retreat this way, and neither of them can retreat that way. So I think that you can coexist at the start section of a track. Carter is also special in regards to this. No other friendly unit except the VIP survivors can actually be at the starting units of the track. Or actually, that's not true. I think no other hero can be at the starting section of the track. Well, it might be the friendly. I don't know. It's one of the other. He's special anyway, so he can be. He's special. He can be at the starting space with the Zeds. So I think that nothing happens here. The Zeds spawn, but there will be no hand-to-hand fighting, and he can actually move off during the next turn, unless the Zeds move and are in his way, which they will be. Okay. Let's see here. At the beginning of the Zed, let's read this card again so I don't do anything stupid here. Place a newly drawn Zeds unit on a track that currently does not have any Zeds unit on it. So, okay, so that's on all of the tracks. So that's bad. Alright, so let's put on the light here. That's bad, but I think the Zeds actually needed this because they were beginning to... I was beginning to clear the entire board of Zeds. So let's start with Carter down here. And that's a pretty powerful one. Oh my god, that's gonna be really tough. Okay. Then we have a 5 up here at the mountains. Then down here at the tunnel we have a 6. The suburbs. There's a 7. And up at the forest. Oh, that's a 3. Oh man, that's bad. That's really bad. Alright, all Zeds move, so everyone will advance here. Well, actually, these will attack Special Agent Wright here, and infection level will go up by 1, and they have a battle value of 1, she has battle value of 4, and defending a town space, so this is 1/3, so this is the best possible column for us, and they basically the only way they can kill her is by rolling 12, so no double 6s here. Oh, that's a 5, that's great, that's not even any damage on her, and they are eliminated. They are actually decimated. That's 4 hits on them. Great, simply great. Alright, so now the other Z unit advances, and the newly spawned one also advances. Then we have the tunnel track, we have these guys in the catacombs. We have to roll for them, so let's see what happens. That's a 2, so they move normally, so they will also assault my green diamond security guards, which have battle value of 4. The Zeds have 6, so that's greater than, and then we shift it down to equal to. And that's a 3, that's great, great. Equal to 3, no damage, great. No damage on us and 3 damage on the Zeds, which will flip them on their weak side and they take 2 damage. Great, that was just amazing. Also the infection level goes up by 1. I always forget that. The Ravagers just move into the catacombs and the starting newly spawned move along the track. Then we have the suburbs, again another hand-to-hand assault. The infection level is at 10 now, so there's nothing we can do about it. And here we have a Z unit that has a strength of 2, and my civilians also have a strength of 2, but they are defending a named space. So that's the less than column. And that's 8. That's not as good as the other. Less than on an 8. Both sides take 2 damage and the zombies have to retreat. But unfortunately my civilians are dead, and these are the strongest civilian unit. These are the ones that have battle value of 4. On the other hand, this gives us an incentive to actually start researching and trying to heal these damaged units that we have up at the hospital. Now this is something that's not as good, because these will move in and form a mob here. So that's bad, and these guys move along the track. So now this track, which has been the best track of the for this playthrough, this track actually now is rather crowded and full of Zeds. But okay. Those were all the movements, yeah, and then we get 2 actions, so that's bad. My heroes here are surrounded, or they have surrounded the zombies, but unfortunately they cannot gang up on the zombies. Even then this would be pretty bad actually. So instead I have to get Professor AG out of there. She's gonna die if those zombies move in. I get 3 actions. For my first action she will move 4 spaces, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So she moves there. The question is if I can risk Carter. So he would... the zombies are doubly strong, so that would be the double column, and then we shift down to equal to, because he gets a positive 2 defensive shift. But that would mean that it's 50-50 chance that these zombies can actually kill him outright, and I don't like those odds. That's not worth it. So instead, first I'm gonna forage with these guys while they are still alive down here. So I will use one of these actions to forage. That's a miss. Special Agent Wright is in harm's way actually. But if I move her out of there for my last action, if we draw a card that says that forest track advances twice, then the game is lost. So I have to risk it. I simply have to risk it, and I simply have to forage for my last action as well. This is so bad. It started to look good with Carter coming in, but now he cannot move, and I have to get ammo points. I have to kill these, then get down there and kill these, so he can move through them. Well, actually, this was really stupid of me. I forgot the card. We have this card. Hold this card. Play during the action phase as a hero's move action to move a hero unit from any track space to any other track space. Huh. So this, I mean, I don't know if they mean that I have to move through anything. This is really weird. This is gonna sound extremely weird. This is a helicopter, so I guess that they mean that the people of Farmingdale have found a helicopter, but Carter is in a 18-wheeler, and I don't think a helicopter can actually lift an 18-wheeler. So that's that's pretty weird thematically speaking. But I think what this card means is that you pick up your hero and you can move it to any space, and it does not move through the other spaces because this is a helicopter move. The question is, thematically speaking, this is probably not possible, or at least this is really weird. It will mean that the News 12 helicopter is actually a military grade helicopter that can lift an 18-wheeler, and I don't think that it is. Looking at the picture, it's just a normal News helicopter. But I mean, the card says move to any other space. So yeah, I think this should work. Part of me doesn't want to play this card. This is weird. I don't think this helicopter can lift an 18-wheeler. Damn it. Damn it, I so want to play this card. Yeah, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play this card. This is terrible. So now Carter flies over the track to the downtown portion. Remember, you have to place him on the track, so he cannot go to the town center. But yeah, thematically extremely weird, but necessary, I think. I will also take a look at this card before I forget that I have it. You may use this card once, anytime during the Zeds phase, only to cancel one Zeds unit entire move for the phase. It recovers one hit, and you must roll a die. Okay. Well, great. So that will help me defend Special Agent Wright. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. What was I about to do? I was about to forge, I think. I only forged once. So yeah, I was about... Well, no, I cannot forge now. I used my last move on moving Carter because that was his move action. So yeah, I cannot forage. This turn is over. We now get to draw... Well, actually, let's see here. This is the stack that's left of the events. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21 cards left. If we are lucky, I think we can find the National Guard arrives within 10 turns or something like that. So yeah, let's draw next one. Ranger Scout team deploys. Great, now we get to see the Rangers in action. Triple R movement 1, no refugees. Outbreak 10 plus. Damn it, we have an outbreak. Okay, infection level goes down by 5. We get to do a fate draw, but remember, Special Agent Wright has this special ability. We can decide. Well, no, she's not in the town center area. Damn it. Alright, so let's see where the outbreak is. Mountains. Mountains, Gandalf, mountains. I want to see mountains again. Mountains. Well, this card would be bad when you draw it the beginning phase of the game, I think, because you have a lot of refugees, and this basically means you have to spend action points to reactivate the refugees, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's spawn these Zeds up here, the mountain track. There are not a whole lot of Zeds left in the Zeds Cup, actually. Okay, oh my god, this weak really weak Z unit. Alright, I think there's only one of these, and then a few that are like a strength of 3, and the rest are like 5, 6, 7, and 8. So yeah, these are placed in the mountain. Well, actually not at the start, they are actually placed here at the campground. Did I do this incorrectly earlier? I think I did. I think I spawned Zeds somewhere from an outbreak. Well, I can't remember now. All the other Zeds are from the bad card. Wait, there's more, or whatever it was called. There's more. Okay, so we have spawned the Zeds. Play this card immediately. Rotate all refugee units on any track 180 degrees. They cannot move again until you first spend 1 action to flip them all back over again. I don't know if this means for these villagers. They are not refugees, they are actually villagers. So this specifically says refugees. So I don't think the villagers are affected. Okay, so that was that card. Outbreak. Consume supplies. Yes, damn it. These guys are too weak. I cannot sign any hits on them. Also, there are zombies coming here. So unfortunately, I think I have to kill off these civilians. And now we have 1 civilian unit on the map, if we do not count the diamond guards here. Zeds move. They move in the suburbs. Damn it. Zeds move in here. There's a chaos marker. This is their first time in the university area here, and these advance along. Then we have Z movement in the tunnels as well. So first, both of these are in the catacombs. So for the Ravagers, let's roll. That's a 5, so they remain. For the other unit, that's another 5, so they also remain. And these guys just move further along. Okay, so that was good. Fine. Actions 3, and then there is a special event here. At the beginning of the action phase, make a fate draw and place the Rangers unit on the start space of the indicated track. Then immediately receive 4 ammo points. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is great. This unit may move once for free each triple R phase. Wow, great. This is great. Let's find the Rangers. They actually have this enormous token. I don't know why their token is, why it's this large. Well, yeah, this is obviously a military unit. It's the Rangers. They have a combat value of 5, so they are extremely strong. They also get a positive shift when attacked, so they are really tough. So let's make a fate draw, and that's in the forest. And this is, well, this is okay, but I really, well, oh my god, this fate card is, look at this, it's a bunch of rats. I think this is bad. It would have been amazing if Special Agent Wright was in the town center, because we could choose where to put the Rangers, and we could have put them down here at the suburbs. I think we need them more at the suburbs. But on the other hand, these units up here are not that strong, so I think that the Rangers can actually deal with the zombies up here. So let's see, they are placed, let's check this, at the start space. Okay. Immediately receive 4 ammo points. This is great, this is amazing. Great, so we now have 4 ammunition. But we have to resolve this event card first. Place the infected vermin marker. Okay, so I get a special unit, and obviously the Zeds have to get one too. Greedy little Zeds cannot let me have anything. Place the infected vermin marker on the infection level track. You may remove it, ending its effect by spending 2 actions to do so. While this card is in effect at the start of the Zeds phase, increase the infection level by 1. Okay, so that's pretty bad. Huh. Let's see if I can find this marker. Okay. Alright, I will be back shortly. Okay, so this is the infected vermin marker. It actually looks like a rat that has a suit on, and he's standing somewhere. And I don't know. I like to make things up. He's standing in the line at a restaurant, and he's really pissed. He's really angry. So he now goes up here at the or on the infection level marker, so we know that we have to increase the infection level by 1. So that was the special event of the card. So now we have resolved this. We now get 3 actions, and actually I should have I should have checked what the rules for the Rangers are. I have not seen the Rangers before. Well, actually I have, but I don't remember. I don't remember what they do. So I will check what we can do with the Rangers. Okay, so here we have the rules for the Rangers. When this unit enters play, you immediately receive 4 ammo points. This unit is not included in the consume supplies calculations. Rangers are assumed to have their own MREs, meals ready to eat. That's funny. This unit is a military unit, may issue long-range gunfire attacks. That's basically they can shoot 2 spaces away, but they get a penalty of -1. And they have a positive shift when attacked. Also, they may move up to 2 spaces for free during each RRR phase. So these are extremely valuable. So they are basically a specialized unit that you can use like all the other civilian units, but they can only move during the RRR movement. Or actually, they can only move for free. Well, no, that's not true. Every unit can only move once per turn, so they can only move during the RRR movement phase. So yeah, 3 actions. We get 3 actions. Immediately, I think, since we got a lot of ammo, I think Special Agent Wright will actually shoot at these Zeds here. She's in real danger here. So we'll use 1 action, 1 ammo point to do this. And that's great, that's 11. She has a battle value of 6, so an 11 does 3 hits. I was hoping for a bit more, but okay. 3 hits flips these guys to their weak side, and their weak side is actually, they flip to a strength of 1. So the only way they can kill her is again by rolling 12, and I actually think I can chance having them attack her, because rolling 12 is yeah, it shouldn't, they shouldn't be able to do that, but you never know. For my second action, yeah, Carter will move into the town center area. So I've used the second action, and now he offloads his cargo, which means that we get 6 supplies. This is just amazing. 6 supplies and 2 ammo. So we now have 5 ammo points and 6 supplies. Great job, Carter. For the last action, for the last action, I'm actually thinking I'm actually thinking assigning Professor AG to the laboratory, because we do need to start researching. I think this game will be over in less than 10 turns, and I would like to actually research the super weapon and the antidote before that happens. On the other hand, we could start killing the zombies that are up here in the forest area, either with the Special Agent Wright or the Rangers. But I think, yeah, I don't know. Well, yeah, I will use the last action point actually to move Professor AG into the laboratory. So I will assign her to the laboratory. And finally she is where she belongs. Great. Great. I do still have this, yeah, they fell for it card, so I could stop something bad from happening. And well, damn it, now I have to, I forgot about a vermin that we had enter play not too long ago. Now I have to deal with that the upcoming turns, but that's okay. Okay, so let's move on. We draw the next event card. Hospital efficiency, triple R movement, and now the Rangers could move, but there is a Z unit next to them, so I think that we will keep them at the beginning of the forest track. Outbreak 10 plus, nope. We are currently at 5, but we do have that infectious vermin token on it. Consume supplies 4 plus. Again, we have 1 civilian unit, so no. Zeds, they move, this is bad, they move in the suburbs and in the tunnel area. Those are actually the only areas that I'm concerned about for the moment, but okay. So this mob will move into Bowville. The first attack on Bowville, this village has been spared from the carnage of the rest of the map, which is amazing actually. The Zeds down here have a battle value of 7, and my civilians have a battle value of 2. They also become activated now. They have this casualty marker because I didn't have enough supplies for a supply consumption turn earlier. So the infection level goes up by 2 actually because of this infectious vermin. And 7 against 2, that's triple. We shift down 1 to double, and this is bad for my civilians, is all I can say. 6 on the double equals, well, actually that's not too bad. That's 2 hits each. Let's see, on the double, no, that's not 2 hits each. It's 1 hit for the attackers, which is okay because one of their unit is dead because it was weakened from before. But 2 hits are also applied on my unit, and it actually survives. So it will flip, get a casualty, and we now have the last refugees entering play, running away from the Zeds down here. And we place a chaos marker here on Bowville. Let's do it like this so it's more visible. These guys advance. Then we have the tunnel track again. Catacombs, Ravagers first. 1, that's normal movement, so they move in here. They attack my guards. So infection level goes up by 1. The infection level from the vermin only goes up at the beginning of the Zeds phase, not every time there is an attack. The guards have a value of 4 and the Ravagers have a value of 1, so that's 1/3, and there's also a positive shift in my for my defending unit, but we cannot go any lower. So we will now roll for the Ravager attack. And that's a 5, that's great. So they will receive 4 damage. Damn it, there's one short of 5 damage. 4 damage, 3 damage flips them, and then they receive one dead Zed marker, and they have to retreat, and my units do not take any damage at all. Then we have to roll for the other unit that's also in the catacombs. Here we go. That's a 5, so they stay where they are, and these guys advance. Okay. That was the Z movement phase, and now we get to the action phase where there is an event. This turn during your action phase, healing action automatically succeed. No roll is required. Also, with each healing action used, reduce the infection level by 1. Oh my god. Holy crap. Holy. What? And they give you 4 actions to do this. Oh. Okay. Well, I will be back. I have to think about this. Okay, so here's the thing. This card is amazing. I think this would be really good to have, but I don't think that I will be doing this. Healing costs 1 supply, so I would lose if I do this. First of all, I have to move Professor AG from the laboratory to the hospital, and then I have to lose 3 supplies, healing 3 units, which is great. I mean, it's really good to heal those units, but I'm not under immediate pressure here. I don't feel like we really need all those units. I think what we have is fine. We have the Rangers here at the forest. We have Special Agent Wright, which can easily defeat almost any zombie or Z unit on the map. We have Carter. If we help him clear the highway here, we actually have him. We can have him fetch good cargo for us, so we don't have to forage as much. So I don't actually know. I don't think, like I said, I don't think we are under any pressure, and I think it's. The thing is, when you draw the National Guard arrives, you make a fate draw, and you check that track for how many chaos markers and Z units are on that track, and yeah, basically you have to be under 4. I think 4 or less, otherwise the National Guard does not arrive. If you have 4 or less, they arrive and you have won the game. If you have more than 4, up to 8, I think, they shuffle back into the deck. And if you have, I think it's more than 8, you lose the game immediately. I think it's something like that. So this would be really bad. On the other hand, I could keep Special Agent Wright in the town center, and her special ability is I get to choose what track the National Guard arrives at, because her ability says anywhere on a fate card, she is immediately turned into player's choice, so I get to choose which of the tracks that the National Guard arrives at. So I could, for instance, choose the highway track, and we only have 1 Z unit on that track. If we move down there and stop that Z unit from moving and adding chaos markers to the track, we could actually keep that fairly contained. Also we have the rangers coming in here and clearing things up, so we could keep the forest track cleared up as well. The bad part about this, I have to move Agent Wright from her current space to be able to assist down here at the highway track, because she's the only one that can do that. So yeah, this is a fairly tough decision, and I think you can argue for both sides, but I think that I will skip this entirely, actually. And instead I will use these 4 actions that you get with this card. I will use these to actually do something that, well, actually try to clean up the map a bit here. I feel like we are not under any pressure at all at the moment, so I could deal with some of these Zeds here and try to clear up the chaos markers and allow AG to try and research. Right now the research marker is at 2, so it costs no supplies to try and research, but once you get to number 3 on the research track, it actually also costs 1 supply to research further. So I don't know if I can spend supplies on wounded units. I don't think it really matters. I don't know if it matters for the ending condition if how many units you have. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Only thing that matters, well, it does matter how many refugees you have protected, and it does matter if you have researched anything. So that's why I want to research. I want this to be a decent victory, not just a surviving victory, which it is if you haven't researched either the super weapon or the antidote. So yeah, that was a long explanation for basically saying that I will not be using hospital efficiency. Instead, I do get 4 actions, and I have kind of zoomed out again to allow everyone to see the state which we are in. And actually, for my first action, I will remove these vermin up here. I should have done this immediately last turn. These are bad. They will bring in more and more Zeds if we let them stay on the infection level track. So I will remove the vermin here. I think I didn't have to roll for this. Let's see, infected vermin, here we go. Oh my god, I have to 2 actions. It costs 2 actions. I think it's worth it. I have to do this. I will remove the vermin for 2 actions. For my 3rd action, I will shoot with the rangers here, and they have a battle value of, well, actually I will first shoot with AG, so I will lower my supply of ammunition by 1 and shoot with, or not AG, Special Agent Wright. That's an 8, so that's great. She has a battle value of 6. An 8 is 3 hits, and this Z unit is removed from the game. And now I feel comfortable leaving, this track with her. Before I was really uncertain if I should do that. What I think I should do for my last movement is actually move with Special Agent Wright 1, 2, 3, 4 and try to get as close as I can to these Zeds. Try to take them out basically in 1 turn, because I have 4 ammunition points right now. So if I can just get in close enough and have I think 3 actions should do it. If I can get 3 actions and getting close enough, I could kill them before they start deploying more chaos markers and populating this side of the map, because I have to have Carter go get more supplies. I think that would be extremely important. So okay, this card is now resolved, and I still have this, yeah, they fell for it, so I could stop them if they move. So let's see what the next event is. Oh look, cute puppies! Ah! It's the Zeds. Is it the Zeds? I don't know, it looks like the Zeds. Triple R movement, 1. We actually have refugees now, so they can move. I think the Rangers move before the refugees. You have to do that, but the Rangers will not move. They have Zeds unit. They have a Z unit next to them. Outbreak 8+. Damn it, we have an outbreak. We go down to 3. And I should have stayed with right, but doesn't really matter now. So we make a fate draw. It's on the highway, which is good. That's decent because they will start at the starting part of the track. Okay, so let's do that first. Let's see what this brings. That's not too bad. It's a Z unit of strength of 5. That's fine. And this card says some civilians get organized. Hold this card. Play at any time to place the civilian leader marker on any regular civilian unit. It gains a favorable, well, basically it's the loaded marker. They get a defensive and offensive shift, favorable shift in the fighting. All its fighting, so it's both for gunfire and for hand-to-hand combat. Okay, we just have this weakened civilian unit, so I will not be doing this anytime soon. So that was the outbreak. Consume supplies 5+. Nope, we have 0 units that actually consume supplies. Yeah, these are wounded as well. Zeds movement, mountain track. So here we go. To the mine. And tunnel once again. This could be bad. First we have the Ravagers here. Damn it. They will move in. Infection level goes up. Battle value of 6. Security guard 4. So that's greater than. We shift down to equal to because we defend a namespace. Oh, that's bad. 10 on the equal to. Oh man. Oh man. 1 hit on the Ravagers, 3 hits on my guards, so that would mean they are killed. I don't know if the guards go to the hospital. I think they do. I will check that later when I stop the video. The Ravagers have ravaged my guards in 1 move. Damn it. Then we have the other Z unit here. They move as well and they will now form a mob. These guys are also in a catacomb space. And they stay in the number 5 space there. Okay. Cute puppies. Actions 3, and there is an event here. At the end of the action phase, place the Zeds. Yeah, I knew there were the Zeds. Place the Zeds unit as follows. If Dr. Martus is active, place on Dr. Martus's current location. So that's the case. We don't have to read. My voice is giving up. But okay. Great. It's kind of sad that it excuse me, it's kind of sad that it took this long. Here we have them. the where Zeds. They are placed down here by Dr. Mortus. So he's now conducted some more experiments here and come up with crazy animals down in the tunnels. It's kind of strange that they do not attack him. I don't know, maybe they see him as their father or something. Anyway, 3 actions, great. So we now have 3 actions to do something. The infection level is fairly low right now, so I think that's fine. We don't have to worry about that. The question is, do I dare move to Ingberg with the Special Agent Wright? And I don't think that's gonna be the best idea, actually. These Ravager or these Zeds are a problem now. I need to start killing these off as well. So as soon as I really don't know. I don't know if I can even go down there right now. If I should risk it or not. Because if these move, well, yeah, if they move twice, I still can shoot from the town center. So I will actually use 1 action to move her down to the nuclear power plant. So if well, actually that's a wasted movement. Let's not do that. I will use the first action to shoot with the Rangers here for 1 ammo. Battle value of 5. That's a 5. So that's 2 hits. Not completely wasted, but whatever. Okay, so I have 2 actions left, and I think I will start researching. The way you do research, I haven't done any research at all. Basically, you need to get a certain die result to conduct a successful research. For the first space it's 3 or higher, then it's 4 or higher, and the number 2 space where I'm at currently, it's 5 or higher. You also need to spend 1 supply for every research action you take after you have gone to the number 3 space on the track. So right now it's free to research. Well, it doesn't cost any supplies, but it still costs an action. So I will do this, and Professor AG is proficient in science, so she gets 2 dice. So we need a 5 or a 6 to be successful here. And that's double 6. So that's actually 2 points. I think that's the case. I think if you roll doubles on a successful special roll, you get 2 research points. So that's great. So now we move up to 4. And yeah, I will do this again. Now it will cost us 1 supply. And it's the same, we need a 5 or a 6. Let's hope for a double again. Ha! Amazing. What can I say? It has to be. It has to be Mr. Johnson. From the grave. He's come back from the grave to give us support. Mr. Johnson assisting from the grave. I cannot explain this any other way. Rolling double 6s 2 times in a row. It has to be. Has to be Mr. Johnson. Okay, so we now get to deploy the super weapon. And that's this guy here. This is the largest token in this edition. and it says for hand-to-hand and gunfire attacks we now get a positive shift. And this is why research is actually really important, but I haven't had the time until now. I think if you get a slow zombie start, you should focus on researching, because getting this super weapon it just helps so much. All of your units become well armed basically. So this is great. So now we will deploy the super weapon, and you do that by placing it here on the sheet. So we now know that we have the super weapon, which is great. We are now halfway through or toward getting the best ending, which is having both the antidote and the super weapon. Well, actually the best ending would be saving all refugees and getting the antidote and super weapon and finding the artifact, I think. I don't think I've talked at all about the artifact. I don't know what it is. I've never seen this in play, but you can find the artifact. Yeah, great. We are now at research level 6, and to heal we only need a 4 to heal a unit, so that's great. I think we need to find the final component to get the antidote, but I don't know if we need to do this for the next action, or if we can research up to 7 and then get the final component. I think you have to get to 7 and then get the final component, but I'm not too sure. I will check this. I will check this now actually. I will stop the video and I will check this, and then we will come back.